How about you find your pop filter, boyo?
Did you steal it? Did you? What? Is this some kind of prank? Where's my pop filter?
I just noticed that it was gone.
Where is it?
I don't know. Why are you asking me? I know just as much as you do.
This is a classic Ryan McGee prank right here.
It's not.
You took the pop filter off my microphone and you hit it. I know you did, you son of a B word.
I mean, I didn't, but mine was half.
Yeah, under the pillow. You're gonna have to try harder next time. There we go. Now it sounds a lot better because I got the pop filter on. So my P's are nice and crisp, but not too crisp where it peaks the audio.
And even though this might be the second mic filter popping bit we've done consecutively on a podcast, we want to iterate that it's not going to happen in the next episode. We'll make sure of it. But as for this episode, it's already too late.
I just don't want to promise things because
it'll have to be censored if we do.
But if we
Luke will have to censor it and then put like a little jingle over it
that he plays on guitar and piano and vocals himself with harmonica,
just so we don't get copyright struck.
Right. But let's go to the intro.
But just before we tease them with, we're gonna talk about
nice. Oh, smart.
And then you cut it, so they go.
Okay, I like that.
So it's like a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Good golly gosh, I wish there was some sort of business tool that I could use to make business easier and fun. Well, good thing I'm Justin Luck, and you are too, because that tool exists, and it's called Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the globe, and 10% of all e-commerce. This stuff sounds just too good to be true, but it's not, because we use it here at SuperMega, and honestly, the two biggest things that I just love about Shopify is that it makes business simple, and the most important thing is that it's freaking fun. If you're ready to sell, then you're ready for Shopify. Turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today. Just go to shopify.com/super. That's shopify.com/super. Again, to get that $1 per month trial, go to shopify.com/super. It's time to talk about Brooklyn bedding. Buckle up. Now, I don't mess around when it comes to the things that I use every single dagdarn day, and that includes my mattress. I like being comfortable in my bed. That's something that I like. And with Brooklyn's signature hybrid mattress, boy am I comfortable. You gotta go to brooklynbedding.com. Once you go to brooklynbedding.com, you gotta use code SuperMega to get 30% off site-wide. This offer is not available anywhere else. That's brooklynbedding.com. Promo code SuperMega at checkout for 30% off site-wide. 30% is a lot, okay? It's a big chunk. brooklynbedding.com, promo code SuperMega.
Congratulations, you won! Alert! 今天恢复你美丽的 ꜰᴏᴛ。
You were just telling me how much you hate that song.
Yeah, but you were singing it and got it stuck in my head.
Because it's good.
Is it Phil Collins?
It's probably like Susan Boyle or something.
I don't think it's
like
Susan
that.
Boyle. I'd be willing to bet money that it's not Susan Boyle. Except Susan Boyle was on the.
How do you know Susan Boyle didn't do a cover?
She was on the new Sicko Mode remix with A$AP Rocky and Drake and
she?
Yeah, and Travis Scott, and
That's sick.
It's really good. Yeah, she brings out the high notes. It's sick.
You're lying. That didn't happen. Are you lying?
I'm not lying.
Are you fibbing?
I'm fibbing.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
How about you tell me something that's true that's interesting?
Okay. Currently, there's an object from interstellar space that's massive.
From the movie?
Not from the movie.
Oh.
Well, they were in interstellar space in that movie.
That's a good name for the sequel, too. Interstellar, space.
This time, it's in space.
Again.
Yeah, but it's only the third interstellar object we've ever found, which means like every comet and asteroid is from our solar system, but this is the third thing that's from outside our solar system, and it's 7 billion years old. And people think it's an alien spaceship because it's weird. It's got some weird things about it.
Does it have tentacles?
No, but it has freaking headlights, and it doesn't have a trail.
It has headlights?
And it doesn't, and get this, Ryan, it's green, and get this, ready?
It has headlights, it's green. Does it have windshield wipers?
It doesn't have a tail, like most comets do, like all comets do.
So it's a comet.
No, it doesn't have a tail, like comets do. And get this, Ryan, ready? You ready for this?
Is it going to be a weather balloon? Like Hank Green's going to come out on TikTok and go, "It's a weather balloon."
It escaped our orbit, got thrown into interstellar space, came back.
And the chemicals with it,
Yeah.
like I knew exactly what it was.
You showed me his TikTok. The day after you showed that to me, he uploaded a YouTube video about that.
Was he like, I actually don't know?
No, it's titled, "It's honestly embarrassing. I have to debunk this," or something. I didn't watch it, but
that's addressed to you.
I know, and I felt called out, and I felt bad when I saw that. But the thing about the object, Ryan, is it's made up of
headlights.
Nickel. It's completely made up of headlights. It doesn't actually have headlights. It just has light.
So you lied to me.
No, there's
to make
light,
it sound more interesting.
No, there's light emanating in front of it, and they don't know what the fuck that is. And
an aura.
It's gassing CO2. It's like a breathing creature. And listen to this. I want to make sure.
Are we gonna have a giant space monster crash into the ocean?
It's called
like
Three-Eye
Godzilla.
Atlas.
How big is this thing? How big is this beast?
Let's see. The size, ready for this, Ryan? Estimated diameter ranging from a few hundred meters to 5.6 kilometers.
That's a large gap, right?
Yeah.
That's a pretty...
They think they do think it's really fucking massive. New study suggests, this is an article from today, Three-Eye Atlas is the largest of its kind. And
wait, it has 3 eyes?
It is an alien.
Dude, if this, I don't know. If people were to, screw up the simulation so much to have a little fun, why not throw in an alien right? Like a kaiju monster being like, but we're not really, people don't really care about space for the most part.
Yeah.
It's like an interesting thing. It's like, I remember that in middle school. I liked learning about space in middle school,
Yeah, I mean, people don't really care about something that's not affecting them.
Or something that they dismiss on a regular basis.
They don't even think about. I think that the other cool fact about it is that it's comprised of a lot of nickel, but nickel without iron. And we don't know of any way to do that without manually removing iron from nickel. So,
hold on a second.
Food
Matt.
for thought.
Is there any... Are there any sort of signals coming off it, like maybe not signals, maybe like a heat signature of, it's green, so it's maybe radiation. Is there any sort of radioactive material involved on this?
Well, it's in space. Yeah, it's radioactive. And
now I want to defer over to
it's very radioactive, actually.
The Marvel brand, because they spearheaded a comic book line, Space Hulk, and I just want to I just want to get to the bottom of, is there any potential that this green flying radioactive object could potentially be a bigger catastrophe than people think it isn't?
You raise an interesting point, and normally I would say no, but the thing that really caught people's attention about this is its trajectory. It's flying in at like pretty level with the elliptical plane. I forgot the word, but it's like
Elliptical?
yeah, like the elliptical machine, right?
Yeah.
And it's perfectly passing by Jupiter up close, Mars up close. And it's going around the sun, and it's
Someone said they saw sparks as it grinded around the rings.
It did a fucking sick maneuver, dude. But its trajectory is really like, some scientists think it's very calculated. So, like, intelligently calculated, which means it gives credence to your theory about
Now, the Hulk isn't known to be intelligent. Bruce Banner, on the other hand, the scientist that once embodied the being that is now the Hulk,
the Beast.
You know, Bruce Banner is the beauty to the Hulk's Beast.
He is attractive.
Bruce Banner is the Jekyll to the Hulk's Mr. Hyde.
Right.
Mr. Hyde?
I think so.
Dr. Jekyll,
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Right.
Why does he lose the doctor?
Yeah, when he becomes a monster, is that title just stripped?
Is he technically like that is a separate person, or is it like him in it? Is the story it's an evil version of him, like his worst, like, you know, the worst parts of humanity coming out essentially, or is it truly like I'm another character?
I think it is him, just like an evil version. Because when they talk about Jekyll and Hyde, when they call someone Jekyll and Hyde, you know, it's like they're referencing that they have a bad side, right? So it's like, that is interesting though that he chose to lose the doctorate title for when he becomes evil.
It's not any more dignified. In fact, some would find it less dignified than doctor. And he's already in a lot of illustrations. He's a hairy beast. You know, knuckle-walking beast. Well,
actually, think about this. Maybe it's considerate. Maybe he's just being realistic, because when he's Dr. Jekyll, you know, he's a mad scientist. He's very smart, but he knows that when he becomes Beast, he is no longer intelligent on the same level, and it would be a dereliction of his doctorate duties to refer to himself as a doctor. It could be very misleading if he does not possess the intelligence of a doctor in those moments.
So he's doing them a favor.
Right, and avoiding legal trouble.
Even though he's the negative side of the Jekyll sphere of positive and negative.
And he just does not want to mislead people into thinking that because he has that title.
Now enough about this Jekyll and Hyde. Let's get back to talking about the spaceship Hulk thing.
Yeah, it's really
a sentence that is now like is just very accurately describes what we talked about.
It is very interesting. It's cool. It's very cool. I don't think it's a spaceship. I think it's
Space Hulk.
I don't think it's a space Hulk either.
Are you sure?
I think it's just an interstellar object, and I think it's weird because we haven't seen things like this before. This is only the third one we've ever seen from interstellar space, and I'm thinking that the anomalies are just because we don't understand yet what interstellar objects are like. But I might be wrong. It could be an alien spacecraft. I'll have to see some more proof of that. I will say there's definitely some very weird things about it, and it's very fun to theorize. And you guys can look it up. It's called 3I, like 3I, the letter I, / Atlas. So check it out. It's pretty interesting. There's a lot of cool YouTube videos on it. And who knows? Maybe it's a gigantic living creature.
I was wrong.
You're wrong?
It's not Space Hulk.
Speaking to your microphone, Ryan.
I was wrong. It's not Space Hulk.
So we're safe? Planet Hulk? Will he wait.
Planet Hulk.
And he's massive.
So this thing isn't the size of a planet.
There were some estimates putting it at really, 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 really big. Like really fucking... In fact, I believe the cloud of gas emanating from it is like really fucking big.
Now, would you say, in your estimate, it is more likely for it to be aliens in a spacecraft than it is to be a space Hulk or a planet of Hulks.
What's the difference? You know?
I guess.
Right?
But I guess think about like
some people theorize that it's like a mothership, okay? And then the massive amounts of CO2 coming off it, which is not normal for a comet like that, is it's venting CO2 from the inhabitants living inside.
we all need to vent sometimes.
I agree. Aliens nonetheless. I guess it is. We always throw out that theory as ridiculous because we're like, there's no alien spaceship coming.
No Hulks. Yeah.
Or Hulks.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a big universe. It could happen, and then we wouldn't be prepared, and then we would die, or become. They could enslave us. So
we're not pulling together in a galactic war.
Absolutely not. We're dead.
Well, there's going to be a group of people that go, "That's Jesus," and then there's going to be another group of people that go, "Kill it," and then there's going to be another group of people that are like, "We need to try to communicate with them
non-violently."
Yeah,
because this is incredible. This is, a more intelligent life. We can work together and solve so many problems. And then another group that's going to go, "No, this is a psyop. It's fake. It's the government.
AI.
The Democrats created this.
Look at the screen tearing."
Yep, exactly. Yeah, so if there was ever an alien invasion or aliens made themselves known, it's gonna suck.
We're on the losing end.
Yeah.
Of that interaction.
Well, I'll go with them at that point. Then I'm like, just take the people that want to.
Yeah, but what are the slight chances? Like the aliens come down. They're in these beautiful, magnificent, fucking white cloaks that also glitter and have a sheen to them like stars almost.
Oh.
They come down and they go, "Here, have this," and it's like the cure to cancer. And then like, maybe it's like a list and a directive of like, this is how you cure world hunger. And people go, "Oh, what if they did that? What if they were just nice?"
Well, the cure to world hunger is, it's just money. And
what?
A lot of single people have more than enough money to do that.
Yeah, but
just
we'd have it in
themselves.
writing from an alien species so people would take it seriously.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
The truth can be in front of someone's face, and they're blind to it nonetheless.
Are you
like a cyclops?
Or
blindfolded? Doesn't have to be a cyclops. It could be a person. But
the cyclops is nice.
The imagery.
A cyclops blindfolded because it's like that's the only way he can see is with his one eye.
Yeah.
Albeit a human as well can only see with their two eyes, but one eye just makes it easier to understand. But I do think there's a high probability that it could. I think there's just as much of a probability of it being a planet Hulk. Or a planet of Hulks.
Equal possibility of planet Hulks versus aliens in a spaceship.
Is Hulk not an alien then?
Hulk isn't. Hulk is a creation from Earth. I don't know how I gotta actually. That's interesting. Planet Hulk. I want to find out about this planet.
Is Hulk human? Is Hulk just Hulk?
But Hulk was created. But why is there a planet?
Hulk is Hulk.
Planet Hulk is a popular Marvel Comics storyline and comic book series and history book, but they leave that part out, that details the Hulk's exile to the alien planet Sakaar, where he becomes a gladiator and eventually leads a rebellion against the planet's tyrannical ruler.
Ooh.
The story was originally published. Okay, so it's not a planet of Hulks. It's like, this is Planet Hulk now, I guess. It's Hulk time. And he hulks out and saves them from a dictatorship.
Okay, so
maybe it would be a good thing.
Yeah, who knows?
If so, it's not a planet of Hulks. I misunderstood that.
Okay, so then in that case,
it's a planet with Hulk on it.
It could be a
planet Hulk because he's fucking awesome.
Hulk is Hulk, man. I'm not Hulk, I'm OJ. Remember when he said that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was controversial for sure.
I clapped in the womb.
Oh, actually, at that point, you had popped out the womb. Because you were...
Yeah. When the chase was... like
you were in the hospital. Your mom had just given birth.
Yeah.
Oh, you were in the hospital with your mom when the chase was happening.
Yes.
So I unfortunately was not conceived yet. In fact, what day did let me see what day the chase happened. OJ chase. That was specifically June 17th, 1994.
So it would have been like while I
Yeah.
guess my mom's still in the hot. Well, how long is someone in the hospital after giving birth?
Well, it depends on like if it just pops right out the pussy hole, or if they really got to go digging for that thing.
Or the butthole?
That is a thing that can happen.
It's
And
boy or girl?
I have seen pictures of that. It's a thin bit of skin between the passageway and
science.
and the butthole. Yeah, it is science.
Can't argue with it.
I wasn't.
You can try.
I wasn't arguing with it.
Good. Because Einstein would be pissed.
What about the perennial fucking gap between the pussy and the butthole?
Yeah. Because you're misleading people.
Why? How am I misleading people? What are you talking about? When the baby's coming out, they can legitimately sometimes kick or punch through that, and the hand or foot comes out the butthole.
I haven't seen it happen.
You want to see a picture?
No.
I saw it by mistake once. And
Wait, really?
yeah. It's a picture of like a woman giving birth, and like the foot or the hand is like coming out the butthole.
Nice.
Yeah, that's gross. Dude, childbirth,
How do you see that by accident?
it just happened. I don't know. I wasn't looking anything weird up.
I was just, I was scrolling through TikTok. And
I was
watching Chipmunk remixes on TikTok, and I was scrolling past, and then all of a sudden it was there.
I was on Dig. I was on Stumble Upon, and boom, there it was. Remember Stumble Upon? Remember Dig?
Yeah. DIGG?
2 G's, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, baby. Those are some old school websites. I remember going to my cousin's house, Cousin Forrest, and I remember that's how I discovered Stumble Upon, because they had it as if it was like a premium service that like only rich people had.
It felt like one.
It did. And if I'm not mistaken, Stumble Upon would just take you to random web pages, right? Back when the internet was much smaller.
I think wasn't that what it was for?
Yeah, it would just be like
generating a random website to go to.
And it would be like, here's a random web page. I wonder if that's still a website.
Because there weren't so many websites at the time. I mean, there was still like a shit ton to where like you're not going to go and see every single one, of course, that exists. But it's like it was still kind of the vibe of like the Wild West of the internet, where it feels like the rules weren't set in place yet, almost.
But it also felt like if you went to a random web page now, it would be a lot. There would just be so much AI generated garbage and so many pages of the web that are just bullshit.
I saw an AI advertisement for the first time recently.
Really?
Yeah, like sponsored bubble and everything.
Wow.
Like very obviously AI.
Damn. Stumble Upon was, I'm on Wikipedia. Stumble Upon was a website, browser extension toolbar, and mobile app with a stumble button that, when pushed, opened a semi-random website or video that matched the user's interests, similar to a random web search engine. Okay, so it matches your interests. Shut down in June 2018. Aw.
R.I.P.
What about Flickr? Remember Flickr?
I remember the name, but I didn't go on it.
I didn't either. Daily Blog? I'm trying to remember. Dailymotion?
I know both of those.
Blogspot?
Dailymotion, I thought, was a video.
It was like a YouTube alternative. I'm trying.
So was Vimeo. Vimeo's still around though.
Yeah,
but Vimeo's always well, I don't know about these days. Vimeo's, when I remember back in the day, it was kind of known as, you want people to take your stuff seriously? Then put it on Vimeo.
YouTube's for clowns and jokesters, but Vimeo,
or like for school projects, they would have like there were. In college courses I would take for film class and shit, our projects would go on Vimeo and we'd share the Vimeo link or whatever.
Same. In college, like if you made a short film, that's going on Vimeo, because Vimeo is where people take you seriously.
Not YouTube.
No, not on YouTube.
Rascals.
Rapscallions even.
Ne'er-do-wells.
Hooliganistic tomfools.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Vimeo one time hit us out of the blue with wanting a lot of money from us.
People are watching your videos, so you gotta pay us.
Yeah, and it was like, what? What are you talking about?
Isn't that more of like we're bringing people to your website?
Well, it's because Patreon was partnered with Vimeo, and when you uploaded a video to Patreon, it would host it through Vimeo, and there was nothing that said that you had to ever pay to use that. And then but Vimeo hit us up. They're like, yeah, you guys got a lot of traffic on these videos. We're gonna need X amount of money, and it was not a small amount of money.
They were extorting us.
They were. So that's why we were able to luckily switch over to the beta program of Patreon's new program, and it's left a sour taste in my mouth ever since.
Hacks.
Vimeo was such a professional fucking golden icon to me of the film world.
Of college students putting up their short films in black and white.
I was going to say black and white. That's very funny.
I mean, I won Best Picture with a black and white short film.
Hey, and I mean, the year after that, I won Best Picture with a film that also had a black and white scene.
Yep.
And speaking of black and white, we're going to go to a quick commercial break.
But it's only going to be in black and white.
It's going to be in black and white.
Unless there needs to be color for maybe the logo.
Just black and white's fine.
Okay,
There's no specific. And Luke, to really fit the theme, put some ragtime music behind these ads.
Can you put a high pass filter on the ad as well?
Why? Just okay.
Good golly gosh, I wish there was some sort of business tool that I could use to make business easier and fun. Well, good thing I'm Justin Luck, and you are too, because that tool exists, and it's called Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the globe, and 10% of all e-commerce. Brands like Mattel and Gymshark use them, and little people like SuperMega. That's us. We use Shopify as well. Shopify makes it easy for you to get up and get started and get your website going. You don't have to know how to code or how to build a website from the ground up. They have templates, hundreds of them, and it makes it easy. You just choose what you like, maybe throw in a few little spicy things of your own, and bada boom, bada bing. A website is born. Wherever your customers are, attack them with fun and exhilarating social media campaigns that Shopify helps you build. All this stuff sounds just too good to be true, but it's not, because we use it here at SuperMega, and honestly, the two biggest things that I just love about Shopify is that it makes business simple, and the most important thing, which is the second, is that it's freaking fun. If you're ready to sell, then you're ready for Shopify. Turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today. Just go to shopify.com/super. That's shopify.com/super. Again, to get that $1 per month trial, go to shopify.com/super.
Maybe even one. SuperMega.
ARMPI to the T. What is that you smell, dog?
That's me. I don't take showers and I don't brush my teeth. That's all I do is dig holes, eat, and sleep. Did you know Zero's a streamer?
Yeah. Hector Zeroni?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
It's fucking awesome. He's an influencer.
We've
He
met
influences.
We met him, dude. Or
he met
Noob Dude
Yeah.
and Gamer for God. Here's a picture just for those who were actually just the video.
probably a highlight of like, because we love holes. We have such nostalgia for holes.
Insane nostalgia for holes.
Especially Hector Zeroni.
Oh, yeah.
And Madame Zeroni, I want to give my respects, you know?
She didn't get much respect from Stanley Yelnats' grandfather.
The fourth?
Great-great-grandfather.
No, he's just Stanley Yelnats? Was he the original Yelnats?
I think so. He didn't carry Madame Zeroni up the mountain.
Was Stanley the fourth Shia LaBeouf? Or was there a fourth? Stanley Yelnats the third.
Was it?
No, because
You're great.
Stanley, and then Pop, and then Dad, and then him. He'd be the fourth, right, in the generation?
Right, because he says you're great, no good,
dirty, rockin', stinking, fucking pig fucking grandfather.
Dude, that would have made the movie so much fucking
You're no
better.
good, dirty, rotten, pig fucking grandfather.
Which we do need to watch that from Sleepover.
Yeah.
We've tried it like 2 or 3 times, and it's always
Definitely 2. I think it was 2.
times. And both
one
times,
wasn't for Uncle Sleepover though. It was
Well-
for like a vlog.
Yeah, it was like a pre-Uncle Sleepover thing where we were vlogging ourselves watching it, and then found out that the camera was not recording audio.
Yes.
And then the second time, the audio of the Uncle Sleepover episode, which was hilarious, got completely corrupted and distorted.
I was laughing when I found that out. I was like, that is hilarious that all of that goes to waste.
Yeah. It's a horrible feeling after sitting there for like 2 hours and being like, all right, mission accomplished. That was really good, dude. Good job. And then you like press play and it's like, and you're like,
Back in the old days of what was the Let's Play specifically? Wherever we recorded it, was just a black screen.
Binding of Isaac.
Okay, so that's what. Oh, yep.
Remember? Because it was,
Fuck that, dude.
dude. OBS back in the day. So when we started SuperMega in 2016, I don't know if it was like you and I weren't super skilled yet with messing with that type of software, or if the software just legitimately sucked more back then.
I'd say that has a little
mix.
bit to do with it, you know.
I know the software was shittier though, and there were a lot more problems with OBS. And I remember this wasn't even OBS. I feel like this was Elgato.
We were recording. I thought we were using like window capture though, and because we were using the same thing, we couldn't tell because we were switching into Isaac.
Yeah, and when we
play
switched
it.
into the game full screen,
Yeah.
it was coming through as a black screen to the recording.
We didn't have a second monitor to make sure that it was recording the screen. We just had to kind of like hope and pray for the best because it showed whenever we clicked in that it was recording, but when
Yeah.
we clicked out, that's when it went to the black screen.
God, that was like that was May of 2016 because that was the month my sister got married, I remember, and we were trying to backlog big time because I was going to my sister's wedding, and I remember we were doing 2 videos a day at the time, right when we started, and we were like, we got to backlog so many Let's Plays, and the way we used to record was you and I would record like an hour and a half to 2 hours for one episode, basically, to like cut it down into like 10
After
minutes.
getting home from Game Grumps work.
Right. And basically we just like, oh, that was such a shitty feeling, especially when like we recorded something really good and then you find out afterwards, well, it's all gone. So all the jokes we made, all the laughs, all the whatever, it's gone. So
Because we'd have to turn them out quickly. We just, as you said,
Like next day.
we'd record them, edit them that night, and sometimes be working up to 4 to 6 a.m. because we'd upload. We had like an early. We were kind of like, we're gonna use what the Game Grumps are doing and have like an early day upload and like a. Well, they had 3 uploads
at the time, yeah.
and we couldn't. There's no way we were gonna do that. Because they had the 2 Game Grumps episodes that would come out, and then in the middle was the Grumpcade or Steam Train.
Yeah.
And for us,
Crazy.
we just wanted 2 uploads.
Crazy upload schedule. It's crazy that I mean that was kind of the meta back then, was channels did that, especially when like Let's Plays first became a thing, because especially if you're not editing your own content. And Game Grumps, for example, was doing like 10-minute episodes that were not really, there wasn't really mini cuts, right? It was
No.
like just 10 minutes of gameplay. So
They
it's
didn't want
super-
their stuff edited with cuts or like anything that was
Right.
like too distracting. Some coins, you know.
Right. And basically that's easy to churn out 2 episodes a day, but our shit was very highly edited.
Because
And
we were
self-conscious.
self-conscious and had to make it. We had to just take a scalpel to
Yeah.
it and cut out all the parts where we were like, "Ooh, that's not funny."
because I don't want to I realized that could have come off as me dissing the gaming grumps, where I'm like, theirs is just 10 minutes of gameplay, where ours is highly edited. No, ours is highly edited because we were so self-conscious.
Yeah, it's like we only wanted to keep like not even like the best of the best, but just like we didn't want any fat or any silence, because we interpreted silence or anything like that as kind of like unentertaining or
Right.
cringe, or like, is that cringe that we didn't know we didn't think of a joke off the top of our head within 5 seconds? Is that cringe?
And it's yeah, and it's like shit, we're small right now. We're like a very small channel, and like this is mid 2016. It's like we got to be funny enough to like get the attention of like iDubbbz and Max Mofo and Filthy Frank.
Yeah.
So like it was
Which you saw them at VidCon.
yeah, in 2016.
Yep.
That was a wild experience. Fucking you, me, and Dupree.
And Rice Gum.
Shook his hand.
And Anthony from Smosh.
Yeah.
And
That was a different year at VidCon. That was the next year, right?
I thought we only went the 1 year.
You're right. Oh my God, you're right.
Right.
And that was the backstage areas where we saw Sartorius.
Yes.
The Sartorius.
And not Maddie B. I thought there was another fucking like clout chaser kid.
There was Mark Jacobs.
Sure.
He was hanging out with Rice Gum.
Okay.
And he's not. I just remember him for like a split second back in 2016. He popped off on like Musical.ly or something, and it's just fun. His name is the same as the designer, which is very funny. But yeah, I shook Rice Gum's hand, and that was the pinnacle of my everything.
Yeah, it is.
I missed that fist bump horribly, and that was a slow fist bump.
But it still gets the sound effect, regardless.
Don't put a fucking low pass on that sound effect, Luke, to make it sound like it's shitty.
It like missed or like
Yeah, don't do that.
Do you think that created a little bump when I went?
Mine did. Ooh,
There.
that's a big one.
Now I did.
That waveform is massive.
Yeah, it looks like my waveform's bigger than yours.
Oh yeah.
We're just gonna break these.
God damn, dude. People listening, like, I'm turning it off. I mean, yeah, like
they're hitting the mics.
talking about Rice Gum and fucking and just punching the microphone. What is this show?
Well, people just listening all of a sudden, like some people, are watching this because they're like doing something else, and they have this on in the background. So the conversation just kind of putters to a stop, and then it's just.
I don't know. I'm
What
looking
the
at the
fuck
waveforms, and I don't know if that's going to be like a clipping crackle or if it's going to be like a thud, but it's really, really, really loud. Speaking of moments where someone's just like listening in the background and something comes up, on Sunday I remembered I was in the car with the old ball and chain, of course, and she brought up Ryan's drum solo from Super Mega Cast, and we listened to the whole thing because I forgot how fucking
Well, I mean, it's just the drum solo
from Whiplash. It's 5 minutes long.
It's a good drum solo.
It's an dude. The fact that Miles Teller is actually playing the drums in that movie is very impressive. Like, how did he learn how to do the drums like that?
I know he knows how to play drums, but is he the one playing the drums in the movie? Like, I know he plays sometimes, but does he know how to technically play the drums? But in terms of the actual like hard shit in the movie, they kind of cheated a bit. We're gonna find out after these.
What are you talking? No. Actually, yes. It's ad break time.
Yep.
Already? Yep.
And if we don't have an ad, Luke,
He's going, oh, God damn it.
throw up a PNG of something that you think would piss them off, but not with us in the frame.
Like, nothing to, or anything that would maybe get people mad at us. Specifically, this one they would get
just mad. Just generally upset.
And then when we're back, we will find out the answer to this thrilling question and the word of the week.
My stomach just rumbled.
You gotta take a shit?
No, I'm hungry.
Oh.
I can't wait to go to this movie with you.
Me too.
And Luke. And
Me
Tucker.
too.
And Tucker's mom.
Yeah. But, he has to take care of her, and he can't leave her alone for more than an hour. So.
Luke, cut to commercial. It's time to talk about Brooklyn bedding. Buckle up. Now, I don't mess around when it comes to the things that I use every single dag-darn day, and that includes my mattress. I like being comfortable in my bed. That's something that I like. And with Brooklyn's signature hybrid mattress, boy, am I comfortable. And gosh, sleeping on that dang mattress from Brooklyn bedding, some of the best sleep I've ever got. It's just comfortable. That's all there is to it. Did you know that Brooklyn Bedding handcrafts every single one of their mattresses in an Arizona facility in Arizona? Brooklyn Bedding won an award from Wirecutter for Best Hybrid Mattress. Watch out, Prius. Good Lord, I think, I'm enjoying it so much, I need to buy the office just 3 mattresses, work mattresses, so we can take work naps. you got to go to brooklynbedding.com. Once you go to brooklynbedding.com, you got to use code SuperMega to get 30% off site-wide. This offer is not available anywhere else. That's brooklynbedding.com. Promo code SuperMega at checkout for 30% off site-wide. 30% is a lot, okay? It's a big chunk. brooklynbedding.com, promo code SuperMega.
We're back.
It's the sunshine on a cloudy day. We're gonna go see a movie at the cinema. I don't know the...
Today.
It's called... Oh, fuck. What is it called? One battle after another. Starring Leonardo DiCaprio. As well as that guy from the drug movie. I think it was called Sicario.
It was.
I like the backup. It was. I was gonna make something about getting up and having to pee. I was lining that up for the rhyme just in case anybody.
No. Well. Sorry, this was just a brief intermission to tune our instrument. I realized my drums were out of.
So we're just gonna finish it real quick.
All right, boss, we good to go.
Okay. And just hold on, I have to pee. And then the pee sound would be playing Luke. Thank you. And then it all fades out. Guys, I'm sorry to announce that Matt, during the pee break, well, he said it was a pee break. He, I don't know how to, I guess just say it. He went over to a buddy's house, played on a trampoline, and broke his neck and is dead.
Unfortunately, I will not be able to resume my duties on the podcast due to dying. If any pictures are leaked by the authorities online of the scene.
Or of you being alive, because it's not true. You died jumping on a trampoline and snapping your neck.
I'm all just a bitter, heart-crushing illusion right now to Ryan as his best friend, because he can't cope with the fact that I'm gone. So he's imagining this.
And the best I can do is just carry on as always and just talk with my buddy, because that's all I ever want to do.
Yeah.
Is just talk with my buddy.
Right. And now that I'm gone, Ryan, I'm still going to let you talk to me. Okay?
I get the privilege of that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay. That's fun.
It'd be a really funny bit if Luke then just edited out all of my stuff for the rest, so when you watch the episode, it's just an empty chair and just like you're talking to nobody.
I could have sworn. Like I started the bit. It was just a bit. It was just a bit.
It was a bit.
Yeah, it's all a bit, Ryan. It's all a fucking bit. Like Luke crying, and I go back out in the office, and like literally it's all stripped down. All the furniture's gone.
It was devastating.
What happened?
What do you mean what happened? He died on the trampoline accident last month. Wake up, Ryan. Come to terms with fucking reality. Get a grip, man. He's gone.
You've been in a glossy haze, smoking weed all day, every hour of the fucking night. Slaps me.
Yeah. Well, you know what's going to slap our audience as well as you?
Their mothers and dads, because they have abusive parents.
Yep. Sucks for y'all. Yeah, basically, Miles Teller. Ready?
The Dick Smuggler, right? Isn't that his nickname in Hollywood? Sorry, his nickname at the Scientology Center?
Again, that's stuff that should not be said on publicly on a podcast, especially anything that we've learned from Scientology. But yeah, it is the Dick Smuggler. At first, I thought it was the Dick Snuggler, and I was like, ooh. And then I found out, oh, it's the Dick Smuggler, and that has a very different meaning.
Yeah.
So don't leave this in, Luke. Miles Teller did play the drums in that movie, and it said
For reals?
For reals.
With a Z.
With a Z.
For real Z?
For real Z, yeah. And it said that for the drum solo at the end, he was playing, but it was also layered. Like they would.
I knew it.
Have professionals do some stuff and layer it.
I fucking knew it.
Yeah, no, I
Hack.
did too. Yeah, Miles Teller is a real piece of shit.
Yeah. Trying to deceive his fans from thinking that he was playing. That's not you playing the drums. It's you playing a little bit of it, but it was
99%.
But movie magic helped you out, buddy.
Well, you know what's funny? His rival in the movie actually was the one who did the better drumming, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, because he actually was like an insane drummer. But Miles Teller still is an insane drummer because
He's all right.
Yeah. I rewatched the movie, and I'll be honest, he had some room to improve.
Well, have you seen his latest movie, The Gorge? Fucking sick.
Does he jump a gorge on a skateboard?
No, he's on the one side of a gorge, and then there's an attractive woman played by the big-eyed actress.
This is like a caveman's struggle. This is like the struggle a caveman would have back in the day.
They're both on opposite sides of a gorge, but they're in different little bases, and it's like, we're not here to protect some whatever. We're not here to guard people from falling into the gorge or keep people from going into the gorge. We're here to guard people from what could come out of the gorge. And there's monsters in the gorge.
So like SpongeBob, in Rock Bottom.
Yeah, if
in
it
the
was
movie?
like a Romeo, if it was not even a Romeo and Juliet, just like I guess two forbidden lovers on.
Do you get what I'm
opposite
saying
sides
though?
of
How
a-
it's like a caveman's this is like a caveman struggle.
It's like imagine the Grand Canyon back in the day. Something similar to that. Like a massive, picture just a massive chasm. On one side is you, and you look right and you look left, and it goes down for miles. It's not something you can simply jump across. It's not something you can simply walk around or see an easy path around.
This is not like grandmother's house.
No way, Jose.
Can't just go over the river and through the woods.
But across the way, you see the most magnificent being, the most beautiful, handsome, what have you being you've ever seen, and you're smitten. But you can't jump that gorge.
Bullshit, I can't. Get me a skateboard and watch what I can do.
Dude, there's no skateboards back in the caveman days.
Have wheels
You
been
were
invented
saying
yet?
this sounds like a caveman struggle, and I was outlining the struggle. Or are you saying it's more of a, damn, just a simple, I can't get over there.
The premise seems like something that would just have been like a daily problem a caveman might run into. He sees like a beautiful mate but she's on the other side of a gorge, and he's just frustrated.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So yeah, I'm excited to see that movie. Very excited to see
Gorge.
that movie.
It already came out. It's on Netflix, I think. I didn't see it,
And you didn't feel like you had to tell me.
but Miles Teller is in it, and what's her name? The big-eyed one, not Amanda Seyfried.
The one from Palm Springs.
No,
She
not
also has
her.
big eyes.
She does, but she was in the Penguin TV series. I'm surprised you didn't see it. You love Batman so
I
much.
do. You know me.
You're a big Batman head.
So I'm especially a big Penguin head.
On a Date, no.
Oh, Anya
no,
Joy
not her.
Taylor?
Yes, Anya Taylor-Joy.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yes.
We know our female Hollywood stars.
It took us a bit,
Yeah.
and
Got
she
the-
is famous.
She is. And the one from the Queen's Gambit.
Yeah, and from The Menu,
The Queen's Norbit.
and pretty much got a big push from the Vavitch, right?
Right.
That was
Yeah.
like the big kind of look at me, I have big eyes.
She
right?
does have big eyes. Also a fantastic movie. Big Eyes.
I didn't like it when I saw
didn't
it.
see it.
I remember seeing it in theaters and being like, this sucks. But it has Christoph Waltz in it and Amy Adams, from what I remember.
It do have Amy Adams and Christopher Waltz.
I just remember the pacing getting to a point. It happens to us in Uncle Sleepover. You'll be watching a movie. Maybe there's some interesting aspects, but just the pacing, or it just kind of either goes off too long on a beat that you weren't even interested in, or
Yeah, and you're
it's
just
not really coming together in the way that you think it would, in terms of just making sense.
You just described our podcast.
True.
Most episodes of our podcast.
But we're a podcast. We're not a a thing written. You know, we don't have a script written. We don't have.
We're not a
we don't have
nine-figure
thousands
budget.
of people working. You know, behind the. We have Yumi. We have Luke, and then we have. Outside of that, we contract. You know, editors, Tucker.
Yeah. By the way, I need to talk to you about Yumi. Because
Dupree? Or
Yumi,
just you and me?
Yumi wants to go back to Japan. They're tired of working for us, so we need to have a talk with them. I meant to bring this up earlier. They're upset though.
Well, do you feel like it's appropriate to do it on the podcast?
No, it's not. It's not.
It's
It's just I don't think about our employees often. So when you brought up Yumi, yeah, it's fine. But
I also brought up Dupree, and you seem to just scooted past it. I guess it just didn't interest you. It wasn't a part of your motive for whatever this is.
I mean,
airing out, our business.
We could talk about Dupree if you want. We could talk about Yumi and Dupree. I mean,
they weren't a good match.
No, not.
They
at
didn't
all.
work well together.
We shouldn't try to get our employees to date anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, but you could see from the outside, it seemed like they would have been a cute couple, Yumi and Dupree. But
for us, we just like because it's referencing the movie.
Right.
It's a funny little
it's hilarious.
Yeah. But they kept complaining about how it made it their personality in the workplace and how it's like they were just a joke instead of an employee.
And a
respected employee or whatever. And I'm like, respected employee in the same sentence? Yeah, and you did that right afterwards, and they didn't like that.
Yeah, they didn't like that. Well,
Yumi or Dupree.
No, neither one of them. But speaking of
water parks.
Speaking of water parks and water slides and roller coasters.
I love you, Matt.
I love you too, Ryan.
Well, what were you going to bring up?
I was going to bring up the word of the week.
Is it typhlosion?
That's not. Get that off the screen, Luke.
It's a Pokemon, dude.
The word of the week, guys. I am on...
tsunami.
No, Ryan. Get that off the screen, Luke. Wait for me to say it. I'm on Merriam-Webster.com. How do you say this? The word of the week is...
I can give it my best shot.
Yeah.
I'm going to try it in one go. I'm not going to read it as I go. I'm going to read it and then try it.
Go.
Without stopping.
Yeah, go.
Calipigian. Calipigian?
You might have nailed it the first time. Calipigian?
Calipigian.
Hey!
Calipigian, okay.
It's calipigian, which means having shapely buttocks.
Ooh,
So that
like
means
you.
nice
like
ass.
your bubble ass. Bubble butt. Sorry, I almost lost the alliteration in that. And without the alliteration, it's just crass
It's
and rude
just-
and disrespectful.
It's objectifying me.
And I'm sorry. I'm not one to do that. I admire your ass, your bubble butt.
Well, I don't have a bubble butt at the moment because I've lost a lot of weight. But I'm going to gain that weight back.
Can you take the weight that I have gained? Because I have gotten heavy and it hurts my back.
Technically, yes, I could. Realistically...
Stick a straw in me and just suck the lard out of me.
It's
all
like
that white squiggly shit.
It's like differential pressure. If you connect a tube to me and to you, because I have lower mass, it's just going to naturally
Into
start...
Yumi?
No.
Oh.
Well, I mean, we could, but I doubt she would be cool with that.
Okay.
But, because I have less pressure in my body, because I'm lighter, it would just go to my body until it's even.
That makes sense.
Right?
Are you a physicist?
Ryan.
Only theoretically.
Yeah. I don't have my degree in physicians stuff.
Dude, I just thought of something that I can, because I've always been kind of like, I don't know if I'm a theoretical comedian. Come on.
I'm a theoretical comedian.
It makes it sound a little...
Right, dude, that's a fantastic Twitter bio.
We're theoretical comedians.
Now I'm going to change my Twitter bio to that.
You should.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
We could make it the SuperMega bio.
If you want.
Theoretical comedians. Should we?
Sorry, I was just looking at the translucent red pop.
The pop socket?
Looks very nice.
I don't really like this.
I like the see-throughness of it.
I
enjoy it. It makes me think of red Jell-O.
Yeah, so I like the way it looks, but this pop socket has been, for some reason, it's chafing my finger real bad.
Ooh. You should get some phone handling gloves.
I've been thinking
know a
about
guy.
it. They are expensive though.
He makes them out of leather.
Again, yeah, but like homemade leather is very expensive, and also
It's a small business.
yeah, but
It's also American.
I know, but he's killing the.
Well, he's not American, but it's in America.
Right.
He makes the gloves.
right, but he's killing the horses for their skin for it, and
Sometimes for fun.
and that's all right. But when he profits off it, that's where I draw the line. Real quick, pop that word of the week back up, Luke, because we didn't use it in a sentence.
A tsunami is a big wave. Not that one still.
Nope.
Okay.
It's Greek. First use in 1831.
Like the yogurt.
Like what?
Like the yogurt.
Yeah. Yep. That's correct.
There's a fucking disgusting fly. Is there like rotting food in here?
Was there a little fly?
There's a little gnat going around.
We are not returning to the fruit fly era of this show.
He's going away. He's flying up.
He's fly and up. I'm trying to find a sentence that uses it. Here it is. Recent examples on the web. This is from November 2021 in a New York Times article. Regardless of subject matter, jarring juxtapositions are the rule. Snails and peaches, nude models prancing in the Louvre, a Jalapigyan Kim Kardashian in stockings and heels scaling a sandpit.
That sounded like a bunch. That sounded like a spell. That sounded like a group of people would be chanting that over like a bubbling cauldron of lime green sludge.
That sounded like that, or like a string of words meant to trigger like a CIA asset into like becoming a killing machine.
Their eyes turn into cat eyes, maybe.
Yo, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
When you use the word.
Yeah.
Or reptile's eyes.
I love reptile's eyes. I have a reptile, and I love his eyes. They're like buggy and very bulbous.
Well, when you play with him, he becomes an amphibian because you like playing with him in the bathtub.
Yeah. Which okay. To be fair, I didn't know that reptiles and amphibians were different things. I didn't know what differentiated them, and I thought that they could both go in water.
He probably likes it.
But yeah. We were playing submarines, but
maybe it's just a gene thing. It just didn't have strong genes, Mm-hmm. Is the reason he was a pet,
I mean, snakes they look like they can swim.
Water moccasins can swim. Oh, water. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I had a corn snake.
There's nothing to laugh about. I'm sorry. When I laugh when I'm uncomfortable.
Me too.
It sucks to be at a funeral for me.
That was me laughing because I remembered last time that happened. It made me feel uncomfortable. So
we just started making each other laugh.
Because when you started laughing, that made me cringe and become very uncomfortable. So I started laughing, and then that made you laugh more. And then,
to be fair, we didn't know it was a funeral or a memorial of any kind. I thought it was a Trader Joe's.
Well, it was weird to have a funeral in a Trader Joe's, I will say. But, that
I guess the general manager was respected a lot.
Yeah. And
didn't have to have an open casket in the produce section, though.
Well, it's colder in the produce section.
I get it. I mean, I understand, I guess. But
and it was in the summer.
From a customer's point of view, a bit much.
Well, and also, because you worked at Trader Joe's, he was all hippy-dippy organic, didn't believe in formaldehyde or any type of preserving agents for the body. So the body was just from the time it died to the time it was in that Trader Joe's.
He said, bury me the way the spirits made me.
And then the problem was, the family postponed or they kind of slacked on the funeral until it was about a week and a half later. So yeah, it was gross. But
not to mention, after the procession, they use him as a door deck. You know how they do shrunken heads? Well, they shrunk him down completely, and he's just kind of up.
Yeah, I mean, but that was also his.
He has a we're hiring T-shirt.
Yeah, and that's very funny. He would have liked that, I think. But
I just don't think I can go to that Trader. Yeah.
No, I can't go to that Trader Joe's. Hey, I just thought of a great meme that I'm sure some Republicans used while Joe Biden was president. Traitor Joe.
Ooh,
I'm sure I could find some memes where it's a picture of Joe Biden.
Well, maybe just the logo is Trader Joe with Joe Biden on
like
it, right?
a T-shirt where it's like Traitor Joe.
That's a good idea.
As in trader with a T, guys. Like, cause,
you could probably make a lot of money off that.
If someone hasn't already fucking done it first.
Sell it to a bunch of idiots.
Honestly, there's a lot of money there.
Hey, snake oil salesmen make money somehow.
I'm not selling, again, with,
It's not literal snake oil. It's a saying referencing what you would be selling is.
But there's water moccasins. Is there something with oil that?
No.
Can they breathe in oil?
No. Oil's too thick.
But maybe their lungs work differently.
Their little snake lungs and their little snake hearts beating. Do you ever think about how cute their little snake hearts are?
Dude, first, I cannot find any Joe Biden Trader Joe thing, so we're going to make $1 million. Second, I looked up after I got my corn snake, Leonard. I looked up, today's his feeding day.
Lenny for friends, but.
Yeah, I got to give him his pinky today. His little frozen mouth.
His pinky.
That's what they're called, because they're pink.
That's what they look like.
It is. I looked up a diagram of like his anatomy because I was curious after I got him. I'm like looking at his body and I'm like, damn, dude, evolution just made you into a fucking tube.
Imagine if they had wings.
Right? Evolution,
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, it would be cool.
Like, and he had like little legs. He'd be like a little. I know I'm explaining like a little mini dragon, but
You're explaining a lizard with wings.
A dragon.
Yeah. Okay.
Or
well,
a.
That's a dragon.
What's the proper term, right?
That's a dragon.
Okay, good. Well, I didn't say it breathes fire.
Dragons don't have to necessarily breathe fire.
Okay.
And I don't want to get into this again because last time we got into this, it led to a very large argument
About the drakes versus dragons versus the
worms.
Yeah.
WYRM.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, my man, evolution just kind of screwed you over, but it just made you into a fucking straight tube. So I looked up his anatomy, and it's crazy how much God was able to jam pack into that little tube. And the way everything's organized, it's just fucking like... That was the best description I could do.
Do you think worms see it as unfair that snakes, get to be who they are and worms just are what they are?
Worms as in like WORM?
Yes.
Yes. I think worms do
Like
get jealous.
earthworms.
I think earthworms are very jealous because they got to spend their time living in fucking dirt.
Drying up on pavement?
Especially after the rain.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
Snakes, on the other hand, get cool little enclosures, and
They get to bite people and sometimes get away with it.
worms wish they could. Worms wish they could bite people and get away with it.
No.
They can't. My Ʞᴜᴜ has never bit me or even attempted to.
Has he pooped on you?
He has not.
Has he pissed on you?
He has not. He's a good snake. Still trying to get accustomed to handling him because it's been a slow process of trying to get him to like.
You've tried the thing?
Well, I did the first day I had him, and I don't know why I took your advice on the lasso trick because that was just. I think that did some irreparable damage to his trust of me. So.
Well, it was your fault for not turning the fan off, the ceiling fan. So I'd say more of the blame is on you.
Well, I didn't know that he. Well, first off, I didn't mean to let go of him.
So when you texted me the video, watch this. That wasn't intentional.
No, I don't abuse my snake. Well, I abuse my other snake if you catch my drift.
Oh yeah. Especially with the piercing you just got.
Oh.
I don't think you're actually supposed to get a piercing there specifically because it can block.
Oh,
the
they
canal.
were very against doing it at the piercing place. They were like, I had to sign a thing like releasing all liability from them.
Didn't they have to give you the piercing gun because they literally couldn't do it?
I had to do it myself, and I missed twice. So, but
it looked sick, dude.
I mean, I have 2 free piercings now. But
I got to keep it in because it's going to get infected if
right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to build trust with him. He's a little baby. He's sweet. He's very cute. I love him. Luke,
What is like?
put a picture of Lenny up.
What are snake ears? If dog ears. I know it's wrong, but it's like 7 or whatever. Technically, people have done the math where it's more of like the years kind of. It's like very fast at first, and then it kind of dips off in terms of aging and our conception of tying it to human lifespans.
Corn snakes in captivity can live 20 to 25 years.
Okay.
So
Damn. On
That's-
average.
Yeah, with an average lifespan 6 to 8 in the wild, but in captivity an average of 20 to 25.
So they're
and some corn
healthier,
snakes
okay.
can reach over 30. So yeah, I'm gonna have. I hope to have little Leonard in 2050.
Do you give him corn? Do you have a little fun little piece of corn?
That's why it's called a corn snake, isn't it? I only feed him corn.
Do you give him a little corn cob to just decorate the enclosure so people know? Oh, I know what this is.
Honestly,
Because they did that at Riverbank Zoo.
corn cob.
Yeah, they'll put like a piece of. It's not real, but it's probably like a decorative corn.
They're called hides. The little things for snakes to hide in. Go figure. And I bet I could. That would be cool to make one like out of a dried up corn cob. Cut a little like opening for him to go in and put it in there.
Be pretty cool.
That's a good idea. And then I can have a tiny little plaque that says donated by Ryan McGee, like they have at the
No, I take tips. No,
at the zoo.
you say you're going to take my idea, and I take my idea.
I don't have my wallet on me. I don't
Well,
have
then,
any cash
I
in my
take
wallet.
my idea back.
Hey! I don't even. What were we talking about?
I did a grabbing motion for those wondering, and I stole my idea back out of his mind.
It's right straight from my mind's eye. And speaking of my mind's eye, if you look on screen right now, here's a list of all the little people inside my head that are telling me all sorts of different awful things that I'm supposed to do to carry out a prophecy that needs to be fulfilled, and I don't want to do these things. But if you see on screen right now, these are all the people in my head that are telling me to.
I'm still of the same opinion that it's the marketplace of ideas, and they deserve a microphone as well.
Well, the microphone.
The microphone in your head of taking them seriously in what they're saying.
Yeah,
And because they're not all crazy.
so I mean the ones with the emojis by their name. Those are the ones
Yeah.
that are the craziest, screaming
Yeah.
the loudest. The ones that are in green underneath that, those are the ones that
Still
are,
need to look out for.
I need to look out for. And actually, a couple of them have been pretty good about warning me before a satellite flies over my house and scrambles my thoughts.
Okay, good.
And I've been able to get to the tinfoil in time to basically cover up to keep the satellite from reading my brainwaves and my thoughts.
So I'm telling you, you need to have like one-on-one session. Like you need to start scheduling out meetings with all of them.
Yeah, we'll see about that. But I mean, maybe I'll open up meetings to hear them all out. And there's still actually slots that are open. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, and there are still there's slots. You can sign up now at patreon.com/supermega.
Yep.
And become a podcast producer or an executive producer. That's just what I call them. And even get stickers in the mail every month. Luke, put some stickers up.
And watch exclusive Patreon content like an after podcast.
Oh yeah.
That we do where we just talk a little bit more after this very show.
Yeah, you think it's done once the YouTube video ends or the little Spotify ends?
No.
Nope. It keeps going, guys.
And what about Uncle Sleepover, the thing where we watch movies and commentate over them?
You can watch
You can watch it. We have a shit ton of episodes.
20 movies now. 20 movies up there.
And we're going to record another one next week.
Next week, yeah. I'm excited. We love you guys. You guys are the best. Oh, Jesus, dude. That
I'm
might
so
turn things
sorry.
around.
This one will actually earn you a shit ton of money.
I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead and buy my new coin. And,
Spit on that thing.
Is that her spitting into a one of the things that you spit dip into? I picked up that fucking